In life, finding a mentor is extremely important. If you truly want to excel in any field, seeking a master to learn from is indispensable. However, not everyone deserves to be called a true teacher in the full sense of the word. We must distinguish between common teachers and wise mentors. Those who teach us basic subjects like math, physics, and chemistry are merely common teachers. The saying, "even half a word makes one a teacher," does not apply to truly valuable mentors. A wise mentor is someone who guides our entire life, helping us not only deepen our knowledge, but also develop our thinking. Only such teachers deserve to be considered treasures in life. A true mentor must possess two essential qualities, morality and wisdom. They must have both deep understanding and genuine compassion. If they lack either of these qualities, they do not deserve to be called a teacher. A teacher with great intelligence but lacking morality can be dangerous. There are many such individuals today. They teach persuasively, lure students into their classes, making them spend 3 to 5 years, waste money, even sell their homes to attend courses that cost hundreds of millions or even billions. But in the end, these students do not achieve financial success or the freedom they were promised. Instead, they become slaves to the system that ensnared them. On the other hand, a teacher with morality but lacking wisdom may not be very helpful either. They may be devoted and eager to guide, but due to their lack of knowledge and clarity, they might unintentionally mislead their students, resulting in failure. And when their students fail and return for advice, they continue to guide them sincerely, but still in the wrong direction. Thus, the ideal mentor must be someone who possesses both morality and wisdom. In today's era, finding a well-rounded mentor is extremely difficult. No one can be an expert in every field, so the best approach is to learn from multiple teachers. Absorb knowledge from different sources, listen to various perspectives, and then critically evaluate and choose what suits you best. Ultimately, our life is still our own responsibility. No one can decide our path for us. A wise mentor acts as a guiding light, an invaluable presence, but in modern society, many teachers fall short of true standards. Some teachers engage in corruption, manipulating grades for students. At the same time, some students go as far as physically attacking their teachers. This is the result of a breakdown where teachers are no longer true teachers and students are no longer true students. In the family environment, when children are still young, their first wise mentors are their parents. If parents fail to embody their role properly, children will not grow up properly either. Many parents today neglect their responsibilities, leaving child rearing to grandparents. However, many grandparents only spoil their grandchildren instead of truly educating them. Remember, indulgence is the cause, dependence and selfishness are the consequences. If you spoil a child between the ages of 3 to 5, you will see them gradually becoming selfish, weak, and dependent. As children grow older, past the age of 10, their wise mentors often become their teachers. You may notice that elementary school students often listen to their teachers more than their parents. If teachers do not fulfill their roles properly, students will fail to become true learners. When students enter university and step into the real world, if they do not encounter positive role models, they may develop a negative view of life, believing that society is full of opportunists and frauds. To improve education, we must start by improving the living environment, which begins at home. Parents must lead by example, live by the values they teach, and pass on positive principles to their children. The lack of wise mentors in life gradually shapes a negative outlook among young people. They begin to see the world in a bleak light, believing that life is merely a series of exploitative interactions. They assume that people only deceive each other without sincerity or respect. The consequence of this mindset is that we unconsciously create a society where people are constantly on guard, confronting and exhausting each other. In business and relationships, people become opportunistic, lacking trust and healthy collaboration. This is a vicious cycle that must be broken. To improve education, the first and most important step is to improve the living environment, which starts with the family. Parents must strive to fulfill their roles and be worthy role models for their children. Lead by example. Live according to the principles you teach, speak positive words, and limit negative speech, especially when it comes to criticizing teachers in front of your children. If parents fail to control their words and even badmouth their child's teacher, saying things like, "If your teacher disrespects you, I'll transfer you to another school," how can children possibly develop respect for their teachers? This is one of the reasons why parents attacking teachers in schools, a phenomenon that was nearly unheard of 20 years ago, has now become a reality. The current state of education may seem chaotic, but we should not lose heart. Stay persistent in learning and self-discipline, and gradually we will realize that things are not as disorderly as they once seemed. The pursuit of wisdom and becoming a virtuous teacher, as well as the timeless principle of seeking a wise mentor to gain true knowledge, remains the right path, for each of us individually and for society as a whole.